A lot of stuff coming up. Len and Todd, we have an hour and a half to go. Don't move. And Trump's going to join us next, folks, right here on 710 WOR. And we love having this Trump call. We love this Trump calling in. It's very, very funny.
Cool. Yep.
Len Berman and Todd Schnitt in the morning on 710 WOR.
Oh, shut this music off. We don't have time for that music. Shut that down. We need this music, ladies and gentlemen.
You betcha.
Wow, the ability for him to squeeze us into his busy schedule.
That's great.
It's highly appreciated, especially with the Jones Act now being lifted for Puerto Rico.
And he's criticizing the NFL. I don't know how he has any time for us. I really don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Len Berman and Todd Schnitt in the morning. The President of the United States. Good morning, President Trump. What are you up to this morning?
Well, good morning, Len and Todd. Besides tweeting up to 280 characters, thank you to my friends at Twitter, by the way. Best news I've heard in months. Really. Now, seriously, I can use as many poop emojis per tweet as I want. It's beautiful. Tremendous.
Yes, tremendous. Sir, you unveiled your big tax plan yesterday. It promises a lot of relief for the middle class. Is that the way it's going to go?
Absolutely, Len. Huge plan. Massive cuts. They're going to be massive, believe me. Lots of relief for the middle class. And they deserve it, frankly. They're burdened by a heavy tax code. Think of it this way. Like Rosie O'Donnell's the tax code, okay? Very heavy, okay? And she's on your back. And then on her back is Chris Christie with a platter full of barbecue ribs. You can literally lift fat Rosie off your back with this plan. I'm calling it the middle-class miracle. It's a middle-class miracle. I mean, it'll be a miracle if it gets passed by Congress.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a great, catchy slogan, isn't it? I come up with the best slogans. I really do.
All right, can you give us really a few more details, Mr. Prez?
You're going to love it, Todd, okay? I'm getting rid of all kinds of taxes. I'm getting rid of the death tax, the estate tax, the golf course owner's tax, the taxes on corporations who build fancy hotels in foreign countries, which are beautiful, by the way. They're beautiful. They're going. Bye-bye. I'm cutting taxes of anyone who has a hot blonde-haired daughter who owns her own fashion line so she can hire lots more people and create lots of new jobs. We're going to make tax cuts great again. We really are.
Not to burst your bubbles, sir, but, the new presidential approval polls are out. Majority of Americans think you're unfit to serve, and 67% say you're not level-headed.
Wrong. Fake news. I mean, come on, guys. You can do better than that. I could just as easily say that a majority of Mets fans think Terry Collins is unfit to serve as manager.
Hey,
and
leave the sports to me.
67% of all Mets fans, this is true, they're taking at least 2 kinds of antidepressants as we speak.
That may be true.
Hi. Mr. President, you said that NFL players who take a knee during the anthem are disrespecting the flag, the military, the country, and should be fired, suspended. Do you really think that's overly harsh for a protest? What are your thoughts?
Not at all. Those players are being so disrespectful. Disrespectful. A man should never go down on one knee and humiliate himself like that unless he's proposing to a woman who's at least a 9. Believe me. Now,
9, right.
Look, if you're a player who wants to kneel, go to St. Patrick's Cathedral. I'm talking to you, New York Giants. You should already be in church praying you're not 0-4 next week.
Oh, wow. A lot of sports from the Prez. All right, let's move on to Puerto Rico, sir. Hit very hard by not 1 but 2 hurricanes. They're in bad need of help. You've announced you're visiting them next week. Is that right?
Yes, and I'm getting ready for the trip. I'm learning Puerto Rican with Rosetta Stone.
Whoa! Don't you mean don't you mean Espanol Spanish?
Whatever. Look, I will say this. Okay, frankly, nobody has done a better job of saying nobody's doing a better job of responding to Puerto Rico better than me.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Did you know their sugarcane crop? It was devastated. Totally devastated. Frankly, I'm very concerned.
Oh, about the people of Puerto Rico?
No, about where we're going to get our rum for the White House Christmas party at Mar-a-Lago. There's no rum. It's very sad.
What do you think about the news that Jared Kushner has registered to vote in New York as a female?
Oh, I love it, Todd. I love it because it proves I can't be a misogynist. I hired Jared Kushner, and I've also put him in touch with Caitlyn Jenner in case he needs to, work some things out.
Well, they may. So reports are saying as many as 6 White House staff members, including your daughter Ivanka, son-in-law Jared Kushner, Reince Priebus, and Steve Bannon, were all using their private email accounts for official White House business. You have any comment about that?
Okay, look, Len, As far as my staff's emails are concerned, nothing was compromised. Nothing. No hacking took place at all. In fact, they only used their personal email to accept LinkedIn invitations, redeem Groupons, and in the case of Reince and Bannon, share German pornography. But other than that, there's no problem.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Ray, can you give us a segment on German pornography, please?
I think we need that.
Gonna get great ratings.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Art, listen, I'm not an expert on German pornography, but I believe that in the past I've read that they're into some bizarre stuff, the Germans.
It's wacky stuff. It really is. I mean, like way beyond Anthony Weiner stuff.
Thanks for calling, President Trump. Appreciate it.
Later, Len and Todd.
Goodbye.
I can't get the image of Rosie O'Donnell and then Christian Herback
With
eating
a platter of ribs.
Ribs, yeah. That's an imagery that's going to be with us for a while. It's always nice. Always nice when he takes time out of his busy schedule to call in.
It is, and he's a funny guy. I mean, people need to give Trump more credit. He's a funny guy.
He is. No one knew yet. He only shows that sense of humor on this show. I don't know what it is.